Hey guys, this is Yagmoth4Prez. We're going into round 2 of our second league. We won one game against it was Mono Red Burn with Black Vice, and then he didn't want to play any more games. So yeah, four lander. Um, Pretty sure this is a mulligan. Yeah, definitely a mulligan. Man, that's not a great hand either. I don't have any cantrips really, and I think we go to 5. That's a funny hand. Okay, I think we have to keep, and we have to put that on the bottom. Okay, so we put our board first. Maybe Pox. Okay, so Force of Will is not our best draw, but we'll see. I think this next land will give us a lot more info. I have Ugin, so Eldrazi. I don't know, maybe I should have countered that. We're going to go for an island. With this hand, I kind of just want to try and go off as fast as possible. If this is a blue card, I can show and tell Dream Halls, discard show and tell to enter the infinite, and then win. So that's our line here. He is probably he could have a Thought-Knot Seer in his hand, which I didn't think about that. He could totally blow us out with that. He played a Grim Monolith. Not nearly as good as a Thought-Knot Seer would have. A Thought-Knot Seer would have literally just blown us out. But instead we win the game. Which, yeah, we're going to discard. We're going to put a Emrakul on top. We're going to cast this by discarding this, so we don't have to do that ridiculous discard cards thing. Alright, and we go to sideboard. Eldrazi. So, I think we need to be on the countering the monolith plan, because those will blow us out. Those will totally wreck us. If he starts casting big things, we're going to get destroyed. Especially if he starts hitting Ulamogs with those cast triggers. I think we want to take out. He's not going to counter anything, so Boseiju. These are not really that great. These kind of stay in as wish targets, so does that. Thing in the ice, I don't know if that does enough here. I think we should just try and win as fast as possible. He's probably bringing in discard. My list doesn't play ley lines or anything like that. Maybe we want a Flusterstorm. My kids are throwing a fit. Anyway, so we're just bringing in the one Flusterstorm and taking out. I don't remember what I took out. Intuition. Intuition's not. It's not hurting us, but it's not, helping us close out the game faster. So we definitely want the counter to kind of help us, stop him from doing crazy stuff and do our own crazy stuff. So I'm about to have to lay down the law. That's what's about to happen here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 5 mana sources. That's a mulligan. 3 mana sources and a Git Probe with an Enter the Infinite and an Omniscience. So we are a show and tell away from all 3 cards, but no permission. But we get 2 looks at the top. But if he's on discard, he could blow us out. I think we're going to keep and put that on top. It's going to give us some looks. Okay, Cloud Post, so a little bit of protection. He's going a little bit slower this hand, or this, let's see what he's got on top. We're going to pay 2 life. So we're getting chaliced. The Chalice of the Void is happening. And he's got a Warping Whale for our show and tells. Okay, so we need to cast this Brainstorm now. Oh, Flusterstorm. Maybe not. Maybe we need to keep open Flusterstorm for his inevitable. Wait, no, it's an instant or sorcery. Okay, so we totally need to Brainstorm right now, because that doesn't hit Chalice of the Void. Cunning Wish, Impulse. Yeah, we're gonna keep the Impulse, put back the 2 Cunning Wishes. We're gonna basically shuffle one of those Cunning Wishes away. They don't do enough with the hand we have now. We are getting chaliced for sure right now. Chalice of the Void on 1. Yep. Ironically, we have Impulse in hand as our next cantrip, so we get to look at the next top 4 to kind of look for a good answer. We can wait, though. We know he has a Warping Whale in hand, so we know that our show and tell, if we find one, is getting countered. You're fine, Camille. Stop whining. I'm sorry if you guys have to listen to me tell my kids not to whine and all that jazz. Alright, so he's going to be on 6 mana this turn. That's quite a lot. I think we can Impulse here. He's not going to do anything. Okay, he wants to keep Warping Whale open. Okay, I think we just pass the turn. I'd like to find a Force of Will for his Warping Whale. Because as soon as he didn't have anything in his hand when we looked. Kozilek's Channeler. That's fine. I'm going to let him keep Channeler. That doesn't do a whole lot. Next turn he's on 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. So next turn, I think we have to win this turn. I think we want to win this turn. None of those are really what I wanted to see on the top. I think we take 2 shots at the show and tell, and then we're going to fetch now. If we top deck a land, then we're good. No, Flusterstorm's not castable. Okay. If we top Ancient Tomb. Okay. Ancient Tomb doesn't do anything. Okay, we are going to throw a show and tell at his counter, which we know he has. He's going to pay 3 for it, so that's fine. It's just what we got to do. We can't Flusterstorm. We would have been able to go off this turn if he didn't have Chalice on 1. But that's, that's why you play Chalice on 1. I mean, it actually gives a lot of viability to this deck, honestly. So we got 5. But I hope this is not. This is probably Thran Dynamo. Is just ramping into a natural Emrakul. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Endbreaker. Okay. Yeah, he's just dead if he doesn't have a way to stop this show and tell. I mean, we have the instant speed kill. He probably has another one. Warping Whale. Okay. Well. Yeah. Maybe. So we're dead. Okay. Do we want to? He doesn't have. He does have removal. What's Warping Wheel look like? Okay, so I think if we take out a little bit of combo, which would be a Dream Halls, a Enter the Infinite, and our Intuition's already out, so we would bring out the Flusterstorm, and bring out Enter the Infinite, and Dream Halls. Do we want to do that, or do we just want to go fast? I think the answer still might be go fast. Going fast, I like going fast. That's what they say. Thing in the Ice seems like such a blowout against them building up a board. I guess we roll with what we had. I'm on the play, so I need to keep open counter on Chalice. Chalice is gonna wreck us. Hopefully we don't have to mulligan, we can keep a good hand. A turn 1 would just be dandy. Okay, we gotta work with this hand. But we're gonna keep it. He's small into 5. And he kept his 6. Okay, and he kept this card on top. So we're gonna go for a Brainstorm. We could fetch it away. But also we're leaving open Spell Pierce for turn 1 Chalice, which is something we absolutely have to do. I think we Spell Pierce this, actually. Yeah. I think it puts us in a good spot, slows him down. We still get a lot of looks. We're going to Brainstorm. We got Show and Tell, Enter the Infinite. Okay, so we need a Show and Tell target. And we have another Brainstorm. We're going to put back Tomb. Tomb? No, we need a Tomb. Tomb, Boseiju. I mean, he's gonna have Warping Wheels, but I think we're gonna be okay. Get another island. We're gonna Brainstorm. We're gonna Brainstorm on our main phase because the chances of him having a way to interact with our brainstorm on his, like after his turn, after he gets to play a chalice, goes way up. So we need to do it as soon as possible. We're going to keep a force and put back this. Can I unclick that? Don't put on top of the library. I don't have any shuffle effects, but I do have an impulse. So I'm seeing these cards again next turn off of impulse, but I get to see I get to draw one of them and see one of them in my impulse. I really think that Grim Monolith might have put the hurt into him. Sphere of Resistance. That's fine. We could have forced that, but I think we're fine through it. We maybe should have forced it. We're going to impulse. We still have enough mana to pay for a Force of Will. Okay, we got it. Sweet. Alright, so we have mana to pay for Force of Will. We force pitching force. Show and tell costs 4. And then we win. And we still have to pay 1 per spell. So maybe we don't win next turn. That doesn't get around. Yeah, Omniscience doesn't get around spells costing more. So you may play them without paying their mana costs, but then you have to pay 1. I think it's similar to Trinisphere. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? What's he doing? He has 4 mana to do something. I'm almost assuredly, he can't even do anything. Yeah. I think he put himself out of being able to do anything with Sphere of Resistance. So we just show and tell here. Oh, it costs 4. I guess we find out if Omniscience gets around it. Let's see what he names or reveals. His reveal. I don't know what the reveals are in that deck. I don't know of any Eldrazi that come into play and can affect me. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, so we gotta wait a turn. So he gets a 6 mana spell. 7 mana. He has to pay 7. So he gets a 5 mana spell. And then next turn we pay 1 to enter the infinite. Pay 1 for Cunning Wish. And now he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana? So that's not nothing. I don't know of any mono black spells that destroy target permanent. He could have. Okay, that's irrelevant. I can't force it regardless. He's just dead. I think we gotta go get Wipe Away first. I'm gonna cast this using Omniscience. Pay 1. We're gonna cast a Cunning Wish for a Wipe Away. Ugh. We can force that. Oh, and we have another force too. So he's just dead here. Yeah, because we have Omniscience. So we're gonna Cunning Wish for a Wipe Away. Wipe away the sphere. Kill him. Okay. on top. Cast using Omniscience. Yes. Wipe away. And we gotta click all the way down here. It's all the way at the very end. Cast using Omniscience. Pay 1 extra. Okay, now we are good to go. And we can't cast any 1-drops. However, we do have an Emrakul somewhere in this hand. But we have to actually instant speed kill him. So we're going to get... Oh. Emrakul's already on top. I think we just get Release Dance and cast Release Dance. And he concedes. Alright, so that was, I guess that's like an Eldrazi list, but it's not your classic Eldrazi list. I don't know how you would classify that, but yeah, that was round 2, so we are 2-0 in this league, which is exciting because I did not win my last league, so I just have to win one more game to start going infinite on leagues, which is exciting for me. Alright guys, catch you on the next round. Thanks.